The charm of my new apartment had always fascinated me, every creak in the wooden floorboards, each high ceiling echoing with whispers from a distant past, and an air of age so dense it felt like lingering memories. The real estate agent had long left, leaving me alone to explore this cozy yet eerie space. As I settled down, my attention was drawn towards the living room, bathed in just enough sunlight to create intriguing shadows. A bookshelf lined one wall with classic novels, while a grand piano stood in the corner, waiting for its next tune. As I approached the instrument, my fingers instinctively ran over the dusty keys, feeling a strange pull towards it. It was then that I noticed something peculiar: two light switches on the wall behind me. One controlled the main room lights, which had already been switched on earlier. The other switch, however, seemed to illuminate a table lamp that appeared to be floating in midair, casting an eerie glow onto the piano keys. Curiosity got the better of me. I flicked the toggle on this mysterious switch. As expected, the unseen lamp came to life, bathing the room in soft, warm light. It was almost as if my apartment had revealed one of its secrets, a secret hidden away from prying eyes until now. Over the next few days, I found myself drawn towards that floating lamp each evening, fascinated by this strange connection. One night, as I played a hauntingly beautiful tune, something strange happened. The floating lamp flickered, casting rapid shadows across the room. A cold gust of wind blew out the main lights, leaving me in complete darkness. But instead of fear, I felt an inexplicable sense of peace. In that moment, I realized that the hidden light wasn't just a quirk of my new home. It was a connection to something far more powerful and ancient, a force that had been dormant for years but now seemed to be awakening. Each note I struck seemed to invoke a response from the apartment itself, as if the very walls were whispering their secrets to me. As the hours passed, I began to understand that this hidden light was more than just an oddity. It was a bridge between worlds, connecting me to something far greater than myself. And so, each night, I found myself drawn back to that floating lamp, embracing the strange connection it represented. The apartment had revealed its true nature, and I was now a part of its history, entwined with the unseen forces that lay dormant within its walls. In this newfound understanding, I felt a sense of peace wash over me, a peace that came from knowing that change was coming, and I would be ready to face it head-on. In the following weeks, I continued to explore the hidden connections between my apartment and the unseen world. Sometimes, as I played melodies on the piano, the floating lamp would dance along with the music, casting mesmerizing patterns of light across the room. Other times, soft whispers would echo through the hallways when I thought I was alone. Yet, amidst these strange occurrences, a feeling of serenity enveloped me. I began to sense that my apartment wasn't haunted. Rather, it was alive, pulsating with an energy that ebbed and flowed like the tides of time itself. One evening, as I sat before the piano, lost in thought, the floating lamp flickered again. This time, however, instead of shadows, the room filled with a kaleidoscope of colors that seemed to swirl around me, pulling me into their depths. As I closed my eyes and surrendered to the experience, I felt myself being transported not through space but through time itself. I found myself standing in another era, surrounded by figures clad in clothing from a bygone age. They looked at me curiously, speaking words that I couldn't comprehend yet somehow understood on a deeper level. It was as if I had been given a glimpse into the lives of those who had once inhabited this very space, their joys, sorrows, and everything in between. As suddenly as it had begun, the experience ended, leaving me breathless and overwhelmed. From then on, every time I sat before the piano and switched on the hidden light, I was taken on a journey through time and space, each experience more profound than the last. I came to understand that my apartment wasn't just an old building, it was a living entity, imbued with the memories of those who had come before me. And as long as the hidden light shone, I would be connected to them, bound together by threads of time and shared experience. In this realization, I found not only peace but also purpose. For now, I knew that my role in this ancient tapestry was not merely to inhabit the space but to preserve its history and carry it forward into the future. And so, with each passing day, I grew more deeply rooted in my new home, not as a stranger but as a guardian of the hidden light.